everyone, Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and I'm here with Simple Stamping Sunday. Sorry I've been kind of missing a bit this week. I've been quite poorly, but I'm back now. I'm a lot better, no more snivelling. So today we're going to make a beautiful but very simple card using very vintage. Before we start, I just want to draw your attention to where it is. It's in the annual catalogue. Okay, so it's not a new one. I'm using an older set, but it is what we call a hostess set. So that means you can only get it with your stamping rewards. You can't buy it. It's exclusive, but it's beautiful, and it's on page 227 of the annual catalogue. Now, how you get it is by using your stamping rewards. Now, during celebration, if you check this leaflet here, okay, and you go to page 2, well, it says page 3 because they're counting that as page 1. If you go to page 3, you've got a box here, and it tells you that if your order is £200 or over, you get your normal stamping rewards, but you get an extra £20 worth on top of that, as well as your celebration freebies. As well as your 10% stamping rewards, you're getting an extra £20 of stamping rewards if your order's £200 or over. So that is awesome. So this is one set that you can get with the stamping rewards. Obviously you can buy anything in the catalogue, but the hostess sets, you can't buy them normally. You can only buy them with stamping rewards. So this is a beautiful set to have in your collection, and it is one that will never leave my hands until I'm dead. Right, so I'm going to make a very simple card. We've got Valentine's coming up, so I am sticking with a very pretty, lovely lipstick. But don't forget, all the cards you can do in different colours. Use what you've got. So I've got lovely lipstick here, and I've cut it to 5 7/8 by the width 8 1/4. I forgot then. Score it at 4 1/8, and we're going to have a 10-fold card. And then I've got 2 pieces of Whisper White here, and I've cut these to 1/4 inch shorter. So these measure 3 7/8 by, I can never remember that one, 5 5/8. And I've cut 2 because I'm going to put one inside and one for my stamp player. Okay, so let me just get another block. I'm using this lovely flower here, floral collection. I'm using this sentiment that says "You're a blessing," and I might use that little buzzy bee there. I'm not sure yet. In fact, I will have just that little buzzy bee. So I think he's cute. I'm having him in lovely lipstick because it's simple stamping. I only want to use one colour, and I'm just going to put him there. That's it. Let's just close that a moment, and then we will attach that to the inside of our card. Okay, like so. Super easy. I'll leave the details of what I've used so you can find it over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Do make sure that you are subscribed to my blog so that you get email updates whenever I do post there. I don't post there every day. I'm not a blogaholic. I'm not into, I'm more of a talky person. I like doing my YouTubes more than blogging. But I do put interesting things over there, and you can sign up to my newsletter and things like that. Right, so we'll just move that to one side. We've got our stamping. Now what I am going to do, which isn't necessarily simple, but it is simple, I'm going to do, I'm going to mask a section off. So I've got this masking tape here. I'm just going to get a piece, okay, and then mine isn't particularly low tack, it's just normal masking tape. So I'm just going to stick it to my jumper and do my CSI bit. And get my trace and my fibres. And then I'm going to mask off the top. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect, the top, and I'm going to mask off the bottom. Now the bottom, I need to have my sentiment, so that's the sentiment I'm going to use. Is it that way? That's the sentiment I'm going to use. So I want to have space, so I'm going to mask from there. Okay, let me just put my block there. I want to mask from there. I'm just measuring where I want my... So again, I'm just, and all I'm doing here is I'm just making the masking tape that I've got just a bit less sticky. in theory, I'm getting in a tangle now, in theory less sticky, so that when I do remove it from my card, it won't rip it, but it'll still mask. Right, so I'll just move that, and I want that about there in a straight line. Let me just double check that I've got room for my sentiment, and I have. Just turn my phone off before it starts to ring. Right, so I'm using this large stamp here, so I'm going to ink it up with my lovely lipstick. Okay, I just need to make sure I don't go on that bottom bit there where I've not fully masked off. In fact, I'll just put some more on, just to be doubly sure that I don't get it all over there and on the bottom. There we go, just a little bit of extra protection, but I'm not putting it down too heavy. So, inking this up, I'm going to stamp that way first. Look at that, isn't that lovely? It's like, there's a name of a kind of paper that is in that style, and it's just beautiful. And then I'm going to stamp, I'm going to try and slot it so it's fitting within each other, sort of thing, like that. There we go. And up there, slot it in between there. There we go. And then this one will have going that way. And this one will just slot in there. And if it overlaps slightly, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. There, and I think I just want a little bit of something there. I hope my big head's not in the shot. And a little bit of something on that one. Okay. Right, so now I can very gently, carefully remove. And there, tape. Careful not to get all ink all over your fingers and then daub it all over your card. Okay, so very gently and carefully remove that. You really do need to get some low tack tape. You can use washi tape as well. If you're really careful, you can just literally lay some scrap paper over the top and do it that way. But I'm just not careful enough. Look, I've daubed it already with my inky fingers. Oh dear. Just be careful. Might even be wise to take your tape off and then go wash your hands. Or leave it to dry and then take the tape off. But obviously when you're filming, you don't have time. Okay. Oh, I don't want it to tear my card. It's just caught the edge of my card there because I'm rushing. There we go. Normally I spend longer fluffing my tape and putting hairs on it so that it doesn't stick as bad. Okay, so there we go, we've got that. And then I've got my sentiment, so I'm just going to ink it up and I'm just going to check that I've got it the right way up. Okay, and it says you are a blessing. I'm just going to do it in the bottom corner here, like so, very gently. And release, and there we go, that's beautiful. Okay. And then just carefully lift that over and add some glue. Okay, very, very nice. Very, very simple. It's an absolutely beautiful stamp. And you know, you can get it for absolutely free with your order. Let me just use my sleeve like you do and press that down, and we have a very, very elegant, beautiful looking card. Very simple, very basic, but look at that band of beautiful stamping there. It's awesome. I hope you'll give it a try. and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you again on Monday. Bye for now.